And good evening, ladies and gentlemen. This is what we've been working towards all weekend long. Kerry Sherman from Big Time Small Town Media here with you for the 49th annual Lamar Holiday Basketball Tournament here on ColoradoPreps.tv and Chassa.tv. It is girls championship time. We've got the Wiley Panthers and the McClave Cardinals. These two schools, it takes less time to drive between the two towns than we spent at the McDonald's drive-thru last night. They are neighbors, they are rivals, and this is a fun one early in the season. Taking a few deep breaths as we get ourselves ready for the starters. Want to let you know our coverage online this year has been sponsored by the Holiday Motel, located at 404 North Main here in Lamar. They provide clean, comfortable, affordably priced rooms. Every room has its own refrigerator, microwave. They also offer free wireless internet and DirecTV programming in every room. Over 130 channels available. You can contact them at 719-336-9754. Find them online, holidaymotellamar.com. The visitors on the scoreboard this evening, the Wiley Panthers. They are coached by Brian Dunning and Lee Rogers. Starting lineup, it'll be the same five Coach Dunning has rolled all tournament long. Number 10, Kim States, a 5'5" senior. Number 11, Terry Johnson, a 5'11" senior. Number 14, Sabra Purdue, a 5'7" senior. Number 35, Beth McDougall, a 5'8" senior. And number 45, Amber Torres, a 5'7" senior. For McClave, the Cardinals, they are coached by Kylie Randall and assisted by David Stavely. They too roll the same starting lineup as they have in the two previous contests here in the tournament. Number 10, Tacey Canfield, she is a 5'5" freshman. Number 12, Cammie Eidler, a 5'6" senior. Number 20, Tasha Sniff, a 5'10" senior. Number 23, Sarah Turner, a 5'11" senior. And number 32, Peyton Martin, a 5'9" sophomore. The path to the championship for these two teams. For McClave, they came in as the number 8 seed. It was a 37-31 upset of Eads in the opening round. They then survived an ugly defensive slobber knocker last night with Kit Carson. They were down 3-2 at the end of the first quarter, led 11-5 at halftime, and held on to beat Kit Carson 26-22. For Wiley, on Thursday, they knocked off Walsh 50-41, and then last night they got past Springfield 50-39. Wiley in as the number 3 seed in the tournament. This tournament is seeded by record coming in. We all catch our breath. It's the end of the last game. We had to make our way down to the floor, catch up with the coaches to make sure the starting lineups were going to be the same as previous. Ended up having to go out the doors, down the stairs, around to get to the floor. There was just so many bodies moving through the arena. Turner in white, Johnson in blue. Johnson wins the tip for Wiley. Facing the zone defense, States. She's a great baseline shooter. Whip it over for Johnson. Skip it back for States. Back to Johnson. Now the skip for Purdue. Looking inside, Torres spins into the paint. Kick out for Johnson. States looking at the three. Johnson wanting to feed it inside for McDougal. Can't get it in. States drives, kicks over. Torres up, no good. Rebound knocked around, brought down by Sniff for McClave. It's Martin up ahead. They'll see a 1-3-1 defense. Deflected by States. Martin out of the corner. Can't knock it down. Weak side rebound. Stuck home by Tacey Canfield. Sorry, camera slid on us a little bit there. Purdue. She'll give it off to States. Now Johnson. Torres in the short corner looking for McDougal. Instead has to kick it out. Sabra Purdue. Offensive rebound. McDougal up and in. They'll play it more of a 1-2-2 right now, matching up. Martin will whip it out to Idler. Misses the three. Long rebound all the way out of bounds into the Wiley bench. Easily beating the pressure. States looked at the three, puts it on the floor, kicks over to Johnson. Skip pass for Purdue into it's McDougal, yes, and she travels with it. Turnover gives it back to McClave. Out to the corner, Turner. Kicks it back up through Canfield, and a foul on States. That is her first. That's the first foul of the contest with 5:33 to play in the period. Turner drives baseline, wrap around. Stolen by Johnson. Was looking for Sniff on the post. Kick down for States. Pass deflected. Purdue able to get to it. Gives it off to States. Tries to drive. Whip up top for Johnson into Torres. Has her shot blocked. Idler gets the call from the bench as she comes up the court. Goes to Canfield. Now Turner in the corner. Skip pass. Idler. 14-footer. No good. McDougal with the board for Wiley. He'll give it up quickly to Purdue. Johnson. Now States. 18-footer on the baseline. Good. Kim States with her first field goal. It's a 4-2 lead for Wiley. 4.5 minutes to play first quarter. Turner puts it on the floor, down, drop down for Sniff, back out to Turner. Into the high post, Martin, shot blocked, rebound, McDougal, Purdue with it. Purdue gives it to States. Into the corner, Johnson, she'll fire the three, it's short. Rebound, Torres, she is grabbed. Foul on Cammie Idler. It's her first. That's the first against McClave. Number 24, Maggie Snyder in for Wiley. She'll replace Torres. Purdue, toe on the line. Misses it. Snyder with the rebound. Kick it up top for Purdue. Johnson looks to Snyder at the high post. And then Johnson will come take it, run the point. Give it over to Purdue. Back to Johnson. Skip it for States. She'll skip it over to Purdue. McDougal posting. Turn. No good. Rebound. Schneider knocks it home. Banging on the offensive glass. It's a 4-point lead for Wiley. 3:15 to play. Opening quarter. Turner gives it back out to Canfield. Into the post. Turn for Martin. Pass back for Canfield. Able to track it down before it goes out of bounds. Gives it off to Idler. Now Turner. And they'll say she spun the back tire. Travel violation gives it to Wiley. 2:54 left in the quarter. Number 3, Isom checking in for McClave. States got across midcourt and picked it up, gave it off to Johnson. Purdue looking for Snyder at the high post. States drive. Johnson reversing to Purdue, looking for McDougal. Gets it to her on the block. Post move, step through, draw the foul. Call whistled against Turner. That's her first. McDougal will shoot 2, cans the first one. Second one on its way. It's good as well. 4 points here in the first quarter for Beth McDougal. Full court pressure from Wiley. States will tip it out of bounds. Isom gives it to Martin. Into the corner for Turner. Drive. Reach in. States. That'll be her second. The sub coming in, number 22, Bailey Dodson. States will exit with the 2 fouls. 2:14 to play. Still first quarter. Martin, quick release. No good. Rebounded by Johnson. With States out, she'll take a little more of the scoring on herself. Skip it for Dodson into the post. Schneider. Now down McDougal. Turnaround off the mark. Pulled down by Turner. Under 2 minutes to go in the quarter. Into the paint. And a blocking foul called against Wiley. Called on Dodson. It's her first, third on the team. Torres will come in and McDougal gets a breather. Number 13, Brianna Simons in for McClave. Turner, long 3, buries it from about 22 feet. Sarah Turner cuts it down to a 3-point game. Feed inside for Torres. Turn, lefty up, no. Rebound, Jordan Isom. She'll push. Now pull back. Gives it off to Martin. Purdue reaching in, knocked it loose. Dodson bounces it to Torres. Gives it up ahead for Snyder. She's fouled. Torres took about a dribble or 2 across the timeline. Realized that wasn't her strong suit. Came to the jump stop. Found a guard. Foul was on Isom. Schneider misses the first. Second one up for the lefty. No good. Too strong. Tapped out. Isom with the board for McClave. It's Martin bringing it up. 1-3-1. They'll drop it to match up. Pass at the foot of Dodson. Kick ball. 1 minute to go. McClave keeps possession. Martin will take it into the backcourt, come up on the bounce. Flips it over for Simons. Starts a drive, gets a seal, loses it to Schneider. Purdue gets past Simons, drives, pulls up, kicks out. Johnson knocks it down from 16. Terry Johnson's first field goal, 10-5. Wiley in front. 30 seconds to play. Isom doesn't handle the pass, tries to save it into the Wiley bench. Simons will exit. Idler back in. 22 seconds to play in the quarter. Dodson gets it up ahead for Johnson's. Cross court for Snyder. Now Purdue. Look for Johnson on the baseline. Drop in for Schneider. Turn. Fouled by Isom. 7 seconds to go. That'll be the second on Jordan Isom. That's the fourth foul on McClave. Schneider shoots 2. That one rattles around, won't stay down. Canfield comes in place of Martin. And number 11, Parker. It's Jacqueline Parker in for the first time. Snyder's second free throw. That one will not fall either. Turner with a rebound. Pushing ahead. Does two-hand overheads one to the rim. And we are done with one quarter of our girls' championship contest. Wiley in front of McClave, 10-5.
The Holiday Motel, a historical stop on the Santa Fe Trail, proudly presents you the Lamar Holiday Classic on Big Time Small Town Media. Located at 404 North Main Street in Lamar, get a room to suit all your needs with a full-size bed, a king bed, or a suite with 2 king-size beds by calling 719-336-9754. Each room has a microwave, refrigerator, free Wi-Fi, and DirecTV with over 130 channels. So the next time you're headed down the Santa Fe Trail, think the Holiday Motel, a family-run business. Proud to present you the Lamar Holiday Classic on Big Time Small Town Media.
With more than 30 years in business, Pro Sports is the only place teams need to go to outfit for this season. A complete supplier of team athletic apparel, teams get their uniforms and equipment at a team discounted price. Outfit your team with Pro Sports, located in downtown Sterling, but a proud supplier to teams from all across Colorado. Pro Sports offering team discounts. Call now, 970-522-8545, and outfit your team today. Pro Sports, your team source.
McClave ball to start the second quarter. Idler was trapped, got it off to Canfield. Now to Turner. Drives baseline, double dribble. State's still sitting with the 2 fouls. Turner will be called for grabbing wrist on that one. That'll be her second. That is the 5th on the team. Dodson gives it back to Purdue. Now to Dodson. Baseline for McDougal, kick out. Up top, Purdue will whip it over to Johnson, skip it for Dodson. Working at 3 around 2. Snyder at the high post. McDougal at the low. Trying to find a seam against the 2-3 zone. Skip for Johnson. Skip it for Dodson. Her jumper, no. McDougal inside. And that may be the 3rd on Sarah Turner. It is. And they'll call it on the floor so we can get the sub in. Hillary Perales in for Turner. She's wearing number 21. Ball comes in for Johnson. She'll fire with the toes on the line, misses it. McDougal, the rebound, can't knock it home. Idler will peel it out for McClave. Head for Canfield. Back to Idler, looking at this 1-3-1 zone. Dodson pops it loose. Canfield retrieved it. And Purdue, anticipating the pass, jumped into the passing lane for the steal. She'll hit it ahead for Johnson. Skip Dodson. Back out top for Purdue. Johnson into the short corner. Skip out of there by McDougal. Dodson able to track it down. Johnson again down to McDougal in the short corner. Back to Johnson. Skip for Dodson. Tipped out of bounds by Peyton Martin. States will make her return here with 5:52 to play in place of Dodson. This is second quarter action. We're scoreless in the frame. Still a 10-5 advantage for the Wiley Panthers. States gives it up and cuts through. Looks for it. Drive, kick across for Johnson. Now Snyder, States. Into McDougal, turn, blocked. And a foul reaching in on Purdue. Sabre Purdue's first. 5:25 to play in this half. That's the 4th foul on Wiley. Make it 5 now. That one on Johnson. 5th foul of the half on the team. Showing 2-2-1 trap. Martin, drive, count it, and 1. Maggie Schneider whistled for the foul. For those who were with us for our last game early in the contest, Bailey Kennedy from Holly went crashing hard into the wall. Martin misses the free throw and looked like an arm or a wrist. Just saw him walk by with an ice pack on his wrist. So we're still hoping the best for that young man. 4:50 to play. Turnaround from the free throw line by McDougal won't fall. Canfield with the rebound, pushing ahead. And a double dribble at midcourt. Dodson will come back in for Maggie Schneider in the Wiley lineup. Dodson looking inside for McDougal, brings it out to States, whip it around. Now Purdue, she'll look in. McDougal didn't handle it cleanly. Sniff rebound with the ball, and she is fouled. That'll send Tasha Sniff to the line. Maybe not. See who it is. Foul was called on Johnson. Yeah, it's Tasha Sniff heading to the free throw line to shoot the 1-and-1. That's the second on Johnson. Jordan Isom will check in for Cammie Idler. Next foul on McClave sends Wiley to the free throw line for the bonus. Missed the front. And McDougal with a rebound. States finds Johnson in the short corner. Kick it out. Now inside. Out to States. Moving the ball well against the zone. Dodson long two. Off glass. No. Tracks down her own miss. Gives it off to States. Pass back for Dodson. Too tall. It'll go out of bounds. Number 15, Jessica Millspaw in. And Dodson sits down for Wiley. Pass into the corner for Sniff. Deflected out. Canfield goes and gets it. Pass knocked away by Millspaw, and Johnson with the steal. 3.5 to play. Only 2 points scored in the quarter so far. Those by McClave. Going to get a timeout for Coach Dunning. He sees his team needing a good stern talking to. They are getting a little sloppy with the ball. He meets them about 15 feet onto the court. We have 3:21 left in the first half. Having people move out of the stairs into the bleachers. We've got a good-sized crowd on hand today. Millspaw dropped it to Johnson in the short corner. Martin jumped into the passing lane and gets to the ball. Purdue able to tie it up. Possession arrow for the Panthers. Purdue across the timeline. Over to Millspaw. Now Johnson in the corner. Purdue back on top. Gets a screen. Johnson off the baseline. Can't knock it down. McDougal fighting for the rebound inside. The arrow goes against Wiley this time. Give it to McClave. They trail by 3. Idler back in for McClave. And Perales set down. No look into the high post, and Johnson was standing there. She'll tie it up, give it back to Wiley. Just over 2.5 minutes still in the half. Millspaw, she'll kick it back to States. Now Purdue against this working the far side. Kick out. 3 on its way. States buries it. 13-7. Wiley. 2 minutes and a few seconds to play before half. They'll ramp up the pressure defensively. Canfield skip pass, deflected, but right to Isom. Idler will skip it over to Sniff. Baseline jumper off. Isom with the offensive board. Bring it out. Canfield settles it down. Goes back to Idler. Isom from the corner. No. Purdue pulls it down for Wiley. Gives it off to States. 1.5 minutes to play before the break. Millspaw steps into a 3. That's short. Canfield with the board. Push ahead. Isom. Misses the layup. She's hurt. But as soon as As soon as Wiley quit looking to attack because she was not involved in the play, imminent danger, but she's grabbing that knee. She went hard into the wall. And the official stayed close to her and just waited for Wiley to pick up the ball. She's holding that right knee. Assistant coach David Staley there, and the head coach Kylie Randall making her way to check her out. And even though these walls and pillars are padded, they get on you in a hurry. Only about 3 to 4 feet off of the baseline at the deepest. The pillars are about 18 inches off of the baseline. See Isom straightening out the leg. Now the boys coach Sean Randall out to check on her. She's up and walking off. That's a great sign. Everybody in the building giving her a round of applause. Happy to see her make it off. Sure they'll check her out a little more at halftime. A travel by, I believe that's Torres who's checked in. So 1:06 on the clock. I think I just saw the sign for an ice pack asked for. Martin, she'll have it poked out by States. We're inside of 45 seconds to play. Idler down to Simons. 3 out of the corner. Offensive rebound. Idler, no. Johnson just putting a hand up. Multiple shots inside. Martin will finally pull it out. Give it to Sniff. She'll get it back. Give and go. And pass stolen by States with 24 seconds to go. Millspaw with it with 12 seconds. States will eye it with 8 seconds. Now back to Millspaw. Fires the 3. It's off. Rebounded by Martin. She'll get it to midcourt. Puts one up. And no good. So we've reached halftime of our girls' championship contest. Again, we have us a low-scoring affair with Wiley in front of McClave, 13-7. We'll take a 3-minute break. Be back with you as we will recap the first half here on ColoradoPreps.tv and Chassa.tv.
Hi, I'm Ben Blecka, owner, founder, and one of the talents of Big Time Small Town Media. The broadcast you're seeing today is a production of Big Time Small Town Media. Just 1 year ago, a group of Northeast Colorado sports broadcasters started something we hoped would bring extra joy to the athletes participating in the games we were already covering on radio. It has turned into a service we provide for not only Northeast Colorado athletes, but athletes statewide, region-wide, and internationally who request our services. We do straight-to-DVD production in addition to live internet productions of any event who wants Big Time Small Town Media to be a part of their community, because Big Time Small Town Media is more than just sports. It's community. Are you interested in the services Big Time Small Town Media can provide your upcoming event? I encourage you to contact me at ben@bigtimesmalltown.com. You can see some of the many events we've done in the past year at ihigh.com/bigtimesmalltown. And I encourage you, think about Big Time Small Town Media being a part of your community with whatever upcoming events you've got.
Day in, day out, we put our customers first. I'm Sid Dinsdale, co-chairman of Bank of Colorado. We like doing things the right way, providing honest, personal service. to be a bank you can trust. Now, anybody can talk about values. I'm doing it right now. But our bank has consistently demonstrated them for over 4 generations. And that's the way banking should be. Visit us at bankofcolorado.com, member FDIC.
Ever dreamed of having the right answer at just the moment you need it? Then get the iPhone 4S. It's not just a smartphone, it's your own personal assistant, and it's now available at Viera Wireless. The iPhone 4S includes phenomenal new features such as an ultra-sharp, high-resolution display, 8-megapixel high-def camera, and a souped-up processor for speedy performance. And the iPhone 4S actually listens. Ask her a question, she'll have an answer. So stop dreaming and get the iPhone 4S with our fast 4G network now at Viera. Restrictions apply. See store for details.
Ice and Oil has been supporting our community for over 65 years and is the leading supplier in propane, Sinclair diesel and gas, Chevron oils, greases, and lubricants, and a variety of tires and Delco batteries. Located on Highway 34 in Otis and Platner, Ice and Oil is your #1 source for diesel, oil, gas, and propane needs. For all those road trip adventures through Northeast Colorado, they offer 24-hour pay-at-the-pump gas and diesel services. Ice and Oil, American product, American quality, affordable prices.
Glosson Construction is your one-stop shop with concrete work, drywall, flooring, roofing, and stucco. Everything including the final finishing nail handle projects throughout northeastern Colorado. You need to get in touch with Rick at Glosson Construction, located at 801 East 4th Street in Akron. If Rick can't build it, no one can. Call 970-345-2087. From start to finish, trust Glosson Construction as your one-stop shop for construction. Call 970-345-2087.
With more than 30 years in business, Pro Sports is the only place teams need to go to outfit for this season. A complete supplier of team athletic apparel, teams get their uniforms and equipment at a team discounted price. Outfit your team with Pro Sports, located in downtown Sterling, but a proud supplier to teams from all across Colorado. Pro Sports offering team discounts. Call now, 970-522-8545, and outfit your team today. Pro Sports, your team source.
Akron Auto's proud to be the best pre-owned automobile dealership in northeastern Colorado. Quickly expanding, Akron Auto has 2 locations, the original on Highway 34 in Akron and a second on Highway 34 in Fort Morgan. Akron Auto wishes to thank local patrons for making their business possible and asks visitors to stop in and see what may be on the lot for you. Tax time is the perfect time to use your rebate on a car, truck, or SUV upgrade. Akron Auto, better for your budget.
Citto has been a staple in eastern Colorado since 1971. Since 1977, Citto has been your place to go for trusses, wall panels, and buildings. With state-of-the-art equipment allowing Citto to stay on top of the truss industry, Citto wants you to know that while the economy has affected everybody, it's allowed them to provide some different services while being able to maintain their spot as one of the top truss manufacturers in Colorado. Contact Citto Building Components out of Otis at 800-925-3207. That's Citto, proud to support eastern Colorado.
In 1916, it is estimated that producing 100 bushels of corn took approximately 35 to 40 hours. Today, it is estimated that producing the same 100 bushels takes less than 3. A lot has changed in the last 95 years, but one thing has stayed the same. Farm Credit is still the lender of choice for America's farmers and ranchers. We are passionate about agriculture and are dedicated to serving America in good times and bad. This is Jordan Wilkie in the Yuma Lending Office. Give us a call today to see how we can help you. Premier Farm Credit, the gold standard in ag lending.
I'm Chris Dinsdale, co-chairman, Bank of Colorado, and we care about our communities. From Akron to Yuma, we're covering A to almost Z. We set up strongholds in Fort Lupton, Fort Morgan, and Fort Collins. We've got a shining reputation in Sterling and connect with the people in Grand Junction. We've got branches in all these communities, 33 across Colorado, right where you need them. And that's the way banking should be. Visit us at bankofcolorado.com, member FDIC.
The Holiday Motel, a historical stop on the Santa Fe Trail, proudly presents you the Lamar Holiday Classic on Big Time Small Town Media. Located at 404 North Main Street in Lamar, get a room to suit all your needs with a full-size bed, a king bed, or a suite with 2 king-size beds by calling 719-336-9754. Each room has a microwave, refrigerator, free Wi-Fi, and direct TV with over 130 channels. So the next time you're headed down the Santa Fe Trail, think the Holiday Motel, a family-run business. Proud to present you the Lamar Holiday Classic on Big Time Small Town Media.
Welcome back to halftime here of our girls championship contest. Ended up having to take an extended break as we had some bookkeeping to clear up. We'll look at our first half, do a quick recap here. At the end of the first quarter, Wiley up 10-5. And only able to add 1 point to that margin with a 3-2 edge in the second quarter. Individual scoring. First for McClave, it was 2 points for Tacey Canfield, 3 for Sarah Turner, and 2 for Peyton Martin. On the Wiley side, it's 5 points from Kim States, 2 for Terry Johnson, 2 for Maggie Schneider, and 4 for Beth McDougall. Schneider 0 for 4 from the free throw line. And that makes Wiley 2 out of 6 for McClave. Martin missed the opportunity for an and one, and Tasha Sniff missed the front end of a 1-and-1. They're 0 for 2 from the free throw stripe. Get the foul situation first for McClave. 3 fouls on Sarah Turner, 2 against Jordan Isom. For Wiley, it's 2 fouls on Kim States and Terry Johnson each. And the rest of the fouls, both sides scattered amongst other players with 1 apiece. Last night, we saw McClave involved in a game like this with Kit Carson. They led 11-5 at half and went away to win it 26-22. Talking with some people after the game, some fans for McClave, and they said, unfortunately, this is probably how a lot of our games are going to be. We're probably going to win a lot of games in the 20s. And I told them it doesn't matter how you win the games if you're winning them. So as a coach, I look at the number and you say, hey, we've held them to 13 points in a half. Where our goal was always 8 points or less per quarter. So both teams would be well ahead of that. We felt if we could hold teams under 32 points or fewer, we had a great chance of winning. This one could be the first to 25 wins it. McClave will have the ball to begin things. They'll go with Idler, Canfield, Sniff, Martin, and Turner. Wiley is States, Johnson, Purdue, Torres, McDougall. So the starting 5 both ways. And Wiley with a 1-2-2 matchup. Turner looking. Now it flattens almost to a 2-3. A free throw line jumper banked home for Tacey Canfield. That's her second field goal. She has 4. Purdue looking for a seam. Inside, McDougall knocks it home. Nice look by Sabra Purdue. Martin in the corner. Gives it up to Turner. Whipping it around to Sniff. Perimeter passing, 5 out. Idler lost it. It's on the floor. Tie up. Possession arrow to the Panthers. McClave showed the 2-guard pressure. Once it's broken, they'll back it off. Purdue traveled with it. Turner's 3 out of the corner, short. McDougal tracks down the carom, gives it off to States. Purdue comes back for it, and she'll bring it up. And called for the double dribble. One 3-1 from Wiley. States with the steal. Pushing ahead. Kick it out. Purdue. Back out to States. Now Johnson up top. Post up. McDougal turnaround. Blocked. And a travel on Canfield after she brings in the rebound. Brianna Simons comes in to the McClave lineup. I believe she replaces Canfield. 5-second violation on the inbounds. So Idler will bring it up. Again, Wiley in that 1-3-1. Drop down. Martin, quick 2. No. Simons tracks it down. Turner tries to drive. And a blocking foul called on Torres. That is her first. Turner to the free throw line for 2 shots. Drops the first one. Turner second, also good. She's got 5. And that leads McClave. McClave in the man. McDougal had her shot blocked. Idler come away with it. Trap. States with the steal. Gives it up to Purdue. Coach Dunning pointing to the corner, saying, "Get here, get here." Purdue fouled by Simons. It's her first. Dodson will replace Torres for Wiley. Gives it off to Dodson, looking threw it to McDougal, who was coming to set the screen for her, so McClave comes away with the steal. Martin's pass nearly stolen. States trying to tie it up. Simons over to Turner. Turner for 3. Rims off. Johnson loses the rebound to Simons. Johnson was the only Panther on the boards for Wiley on that trip. Martin's shot off the edge of the rim, tied up. It stays with McClave. Dodson will check out. Schneider replaces her. Wiley will flatten the defense down to a 2-3 on the inbounds. Martin fakes the 3, goes to Idler, 2 off the baseline, rebounded by Schneider. Purdue pushing ahead. Johnson, long 2. It's good. Knocked it down from 19 feet. Her second basket. Back to a 6-point edge. 3:40 to play in this third quarter. Turner takes her eye off the pass, and it'll go off of her arm, out of bounds. Timeout, McClave. It is a full timeout. We'll be back in 60 seconds from the Lamar Holiday Basketball Tournament.
Hi, I'm Ben Blecka, owner, founder, and one of the talents of Big Time Small Town Media. The broadcast you're seeing today is a production of Big Time Small Town Media. Just 1 year ago, a group of Northeast Colorado sports broadcasters started something we hoped would bring extra joy to the athletes participating in the games we were already covering on radio. It has turned into a service we provide for not only Northeast Colorado athletes, but athletes statewide, region-wide, and internationally who request our services. We do straight-to-DVD production in addition to live internet productions of any event who wants Big Time Small Town Media to be a part of their community, because Big Time Small Town Media is more than just sports. It's community. Are you interested in the services Big Time Small Town Media can provide your upcoming event? I encourage you to contact me at ben@bigtimesmalltown.com. You can see some of the many events we've done in the past year at ihi.com/bigtimesmalltown. And I encourage you, think about Big Time Small Town Media being a part of your community with whatever upcoming events you've got.
Wiley bringing it up out of the timeout. Held ball, possession arrow favors the Panthers. 3:22 to play in the quarter. Snyder with it. States comes out to get it. Martin able to step through and tie it up. Torres will come in. Snyder exits. Martin gives it off to Idler. Now Simons. Turner in the corner. Martin from the free throw line gets it to go. She has 4. It's a 4-point Wiley lead. Purdue into the corner. Kick into the post. Torres turn around with the left. No. McDougal, offensive rebound, will kick it out for Johnson. And it's on the deck. McDougal with it. Up top for States. She'll drive to the rim. Misses the layup. Martin with the board for McClave. Turner eyeing the 3. That's off the back iron. Heading out on the far side, out of bounds. Purdue crosses the timeline, gets the screen, gives it down to Johnson in the corner. Inside Torres, turn around, fouled on the shot. It's on Simons, her second. Second team foul of the half. So Amber Torres to the free throw line with 2:06 to play in this third quarter. Trying to push that lead back up. It sets at 4. Misses it to the left. Second one up. It's good. It's her first point of the contest. Makes the lead a 5-point advantage for the Panthers as we near 2 minutes left in the quarter. Martin reversing it for Idler. Turner puts it on the floor. Kick it out. Simons for 3. That's good. Brianna Simons rolls one home from long range. 2-point contest. Wiley in front. States kick out for Purdue. Into the post. McDougal looking for help. It comes in the form of States. Gets a screen and roll. And layup, McDougal. That's how you work the pick and roll. 4-point game again. Turner fires the three. It's good. Sarah Turner with 8. 1-point game. Reach-in foul on Tasha Sniff. Will be her first. It's a third-team foul. Number 24, Shelby Davis, into the Cardinal lineup for the first time tonight. States gets a screen from Torres, gives it off to Johnson. Kick up. We've got a whistle. Something came out of the crowd onto the floor. Official stopped play, threw it off. We'll bring it back in play here with 51.5 seconds. That brings Snyder in for Torres. Snyder outside the three-point line. We'll give it off to States. She's being hounded by Martin. Gives it to Snyder. Johnson wants it on the post against Turner. Turn around. Good. That ball hung on the rim until gravity pulled it down. 30 seconds left in the quarter. 3-point lead for Wiley. Turner with it. She'll drive. Goes up. Blocking foul called against Johnson. That's her third. Second team foul. Turner to the free throw line. She'll shoot 2 with 16.7 seconds to go in the third quarter. Cash is the first. Dodson will come in for McDougal. And a sub will come to the table for McClave. The Turner can get to double digits with this one. It won't fall for her. Snyder with the rebound. She is grabbed by Davis. Canfield and Simons in for McClave. They'll bring some guard pressure. Purdue quickly down the middle of the court. Gives it off to Snyder. Off inside Johnson. Bucket. 2 seconds. 1. And that will do it. We're done with 3 quarters. Late push by Johnson. Puts it back to a 4-point edge for Wiley as we head to the fourth quarter.
There she goes again.
What was that in the cereal aisle?
Mrs. Speedley with her Viero 4G smartphone.
Who?
Mrs. Speedley gets all the sales coupons on her smartphone on the Viero 4G network. Knows everything that's on sale. The fastest shopper we have.
She's at the 2-for-1 soda display. No, $1 off salad dressing. No, discount candy.
If you want to do things you love faster and better, switch to Viero's 4G network today. Stuck in a contract? Don't worry. Viero will even pay your early termination fee. Hurry in because Viero now has the iPhone for only $39.99. That's smart. That's fast. That's Viero. Some restrictions apply. See store for details.
One of the most important benefits of being a Premier Farm Credit member borrower is having the opportunity to share in the association's profits. Since 2001, Premier has paid out over $31 million in patronage dividends. If you want to be a part of a member-owned and controlled cooperative that offers interest rates that are competitive in the marketplace and committed to a patronage dividend program, call your local Premier Farm Credit office. Premier Farm Credit, the gold standard in ag lending.
Wiley will start this fourth quarter with the ball and a 4-point lead. McClave, tough man. It's a steal. Canfield. Dodson called for the foul from behind. They call it on Snyder instead. That'll be her second. Third on the team. McDougal comes in for Wiley. Turner dropped inside for Davis. Couldn't handle it. Kick it out. Canfield shot short. Snyder tied up on the rebound and then give it to McClave. Martin's three off the inbounds, no good. Tipped out of bounds by Turner. Extending the pressure to full court. Purdue quickly down the near side. Gets a screen from McDougal. And a timeout for Wiley. Thirty-second timeout. See Coach Dunning pointing to the corner and asking Purdue, why? Why would you dribble all the way into the corner and then pick up your dribble? And that's where the inbounds will come from, is that corner. Again, even though we're quite a distance off the floor, we're in nearly a soundproof booth. You still, in years of coaching, you know from the situation what is going through the coach's mind, what he's saying in that time. Just get it into States. Anybody who's coached has been through that. Purdue, she'll bring it back out to States. She'll drive. Drop it down. Johnson, a foul on Canfield. Yes, Tacey Canfield. It's her first, fifth on the team. Sniff will come in for Davis. McDougal off the inbound, score it. 10 points in the contest now for Beth McDougal. Lead back up to 6 for Wiley. Turner fires the long three. It's short. Purdue rebound, fouled by Martin. That's first personal foul against Peyton Martin. Sixth on the team here. Second half, Johnson gives it right back to Purdue. They'll clear the floor. Purdue into the corner for Schneider. Looking into the post. Gives it off instead to States. Johnson, post up over Turner. Draws the foul on the turn. That'll be personal foul number 4 against Sarah Turner. And send Terry Johnson to the free throw line to shoot 2. First one is too strong. Simons and Davis back in. Turner and Idler will sit down for McClave. Second free throw for Johnson. That was too strong. Oh, no, it'll bounce its way home. Shooter's touch, as they say. 7-point game. 6.5 to play. Sniff looking into the corner. Quick 2 up by Martin. No good. Canfield with the offensive rebound sticks it home. She has 6. States quickly countering. Misses the shot. Simons with the board, and she is fouled. It's on States, her third. Sniff at the high post. Gives a, now Simons. Canfield. Canfield drive, draws the foul. She'll head to the free throw line. Couldn't knock down the shot. And Snyder's third. Canfield to the line for the first time. She's got 6 points in the contest. Doesn't get the first one. Second free throw on its way. That one rims around and out. Rebounded by Johnson. Purdue will get it to States. Finds Johnson on the curl. Fouled. They go into a low flex series out of a baseline 1-4 set. The foul called on, they say, Davis. So Johnson back to the free throw line. Got 1 of 2 last time. Won't get the first one on this trip. Can still reach double figures by knocking down the next one. Idler replaces Canfield. Second one up. That one's too strong. Martin with a rebound. Just a 5-point game. 5.5 minutes to play. Martin will give it back to Idler. Burned her dribble. Martin will come help her out. Give it back to Idler. Purdue with the steal. Gives it off to Maggie Schneider. Gets it right back. Pushing ahead. States sets the screen. Offensive foul. Illegal screen. Nope. They're going to call Purdue getting the elbow up. Extended the forearm. It's her second, the 6th against the team. 8 fouls on the board against McClave. 6 on Wiley. Under 5 minutes to play. Go to the dribble exchange. Travel, extra step by Turner. Feed inside, Johnson, turn, score it. She has 11. Back up to a 7-point game. Looks like Wiley has shifted to a 2-3. Idler will get it over to Martin. Quick release from 17, no. Offensive rebound for Idler, no. And will go out of bounds off of Turner. Quickly to Johnson. Snyder's pass deflected, stolen, and then a foul. Idler with the steal. She'll shoot the free throw. It's a first foul on McDougal. She was on the floor, reached up and grabbed an arm. Perales in place of Davis. Idler shoots the bonus. Knocks down the first one. It's her first mark in the scoring column. Second one up. That one won't go down. Johnson with the rebound gets it out to Purdue. Back to Johnson. Now down to Snyder. She'll bring it out to Purdue. Looking for States on the baseline. She'll drive. Peel it out to Johnson. Skip it for Purdue. Wrap inside. McDougal fouled going up. I believe that's going to be on Tasha Sniff. That'll be her second. Beth McDougal shooting 2. First one will not go. Still sitting there with 10 points. Second one on its way. That one spins out too. Perales with the rebound. Gives it off to Martin. 3:20 and change here. Now down to 3:20. Going to the dribble weave. Jump ball. Possession arrow to Wiley. Johnson brings it across the timeline, and then we get a full timeout by Wiley. We'll go ahead and take a quick 30-second break ourselves. Be back with you to continue the fourth quarter here of our girls' championship game.
The Holiday Motel, a historical stop on the Santa Fe Trail, proudly presents you the Lamar Holiday Classic on Big Time Small Town Media. Located at 404 North Main Street in Lamar, get a room to suit all your needs with a full-size bed, a king bed, or a suite with 2 king-size beds by calling 719-336-9754. Each room has a microwave, refrigerator, free Wi-Fi, and direct TV with over 130 channels. So the next time you're headed down the Santa Fe Trail, think the Holiday Motel, a family-run business. Proud to present you the Lamar Holiday Classic on Big Time Small Town Media.
Looking at the clock and how much time we have still remaining in this contest, we're going to be behind schedule starting our boys championship contest. That one's scheduled for 9:30, showing 9:22 now and still 3 minutes and change on the clock. Johnson, she'll try to drive, reach inside for McDougal, and she'll be tied up. Possession arrow to McClave. We are just one tick under 3 minutes. It's a 6-point game. Wiley in front. Inside kick out. States deflects it. Turner with it. Kick it over. Long 2 by Martin. No good. Sniff offensive rebound. Turner now looking to drive. Johnson knocks it loose. Either had to go back to the center circle. Martin wanted to shoot it. Defense rushed at her. Thought about putting it on the floor and driving. Picked up the back foot in the process. Spreading the floor. McDougal gives it to Purdue. Now Johnson inside. McDougal step through. Misses the shot. Turner with the rebound. And McClave pushing. Under 2 minutes to go. Perales loses it out of bounds. Johnson will bring it across. Give it off to McDougal. Now Purdue. Johnson posting. Kick it out to States. States will drive. Peels it out to Purdue. Down 125. McDougal over to Johnson. Exchanges with States. Burned her dribble. Snyder able to reach that pass. Goes back to Purdue. Almost down to a minute now. 105. Over to Snyder. Turner coming in, trying to get the tie-up. Instead, gets arm, and that will do it for Sarah Turner. 9 points. Fouls out with exactly 1 minute to play. Knocked down a couple of threes. And 3 out of 4 from the line. So Schneider to the free throw line. She'll shoot 2 shots. Is it the 10th foul of the half against McClave? Gets that one to roll its way down. That's her first make from the free throw line. It missed her first 4 attempts. Number 22, I believe, came in. Sarah Zamora for McClave. And that one almost went before it kicked out. Martin with the rebound. They trail by 7. Quickly ahead, Zamora. Now Sniff. Back to Zamora. She'll put it on the floor. Puts up the 2 with her toes on the line. It came up short and out of bounds. Timeout called. Let's see which way. It'll be a full timeout, I believe. I think they said timeout McClave. So there's 47.1 seconds to go. Looks like we'll most likely be about 15 to 18 minutes behind schedule. Should probably start about a quarter till 10, maybe closer to 10 till. That boys contest for the championship. It's these same 2 schools, McClave and Wiley. Features 2 of the more exciting players in the classification. Cody Canfield for McClave. Cody Wallace for Wiley. A couple of 6'5" guys. They've got the body of a post player, the skill set of a guard. Well, that one worth tuning into, if only to see that matchup. And foul called on Idler at the at the mid-court line. That'll be her second. Each of those teams have had to escape already in this tournament. McClave had their hands full of Grenada last night. Free throw for Purdue up and no good. Wiley with a 2-point win in the first round and an 8-point win last night. Second one for Purdue is good. Back up to an 8-point game with 41 seconds to play. Sniff, long 2, no. States and Martin go down, and it'll go out of bounds off of Martin with 30 seconds to play. It'll come into States. She wants to keep it in her hands. Draws the, well, just knocked out of bounds. That one took about 4.5 seconds. Still 25.7 on the clock. States is bumped in the backcourt by Martin. It's her second. States will shoot the penalty with 23 seconds. Misses the first. All these misses at the free throw line by Wiley, keeping hopes alive for McClave. McClave hasn't been able to take advantage yet. 1 out of 2 for States. So still just a 3-score game. Idler Pulls up for three. Short. Knocked around. Zamora gives it off to Canfield. State steps in, steals the pass, and Idler fouls Johnson with 6.3 seconds to go. Oh, looks like the championship trophy for this 49th annual Lamar Holiday Basketball Tournament will be making its way to Wiley. First one for Johnson, too strong. We'll see. We're getting subs in from Wiley. I heard number 12, Abigail Cruz. Second one for Johnson is good. So we'll get a chance to find out who the rest of the subs are. Number 25, Paige Lindo. Number 30, that shot no good, is Miranda Morgan. And I think I heard 21, Kyla Dodson. Well, it's a 10-point win here for Wiley. (33-23). Real quick numbers here. For McClave, 4 points for, or rather 6 points for Tacey Canfield, 1 from Cammie Idler, 3 for Brianna Simons, 9 points for Sarah Turner, and 4 points for Peyton Martin. For Wiley, it was 6 points for Kim States, 12 for Terry Johnson, 1 point from Zebra Purdue, 3 by Maggie Schneider, 10 points for Beth McDougall, and 1 for Amber Torres. For Wiley, this is that is their first championship of the tournament. Again, the girls started playing in 1975. They lost last year by 2 points to Eads. In 2009, lost it to McClave by 10. And back in 82, Pritchett with a 28-point win over Wiley. So our congratulations go to Coach Brian Dunning and his Wiley girls team for winning this Lamar Holiday Basketball Tournament. Congratulations also to Coach Kylie Randall and her McClave Cardinals. Runners up. They put together 3 very good defensive efforts in the tournament. Came up a little short today. Boys Championship will start in about 12 to 15 minutes. Again, Wiley, McClave going at it heads up again for the Boys Championship here on ColoradoPreps.tv and Chassa.tv. Coverage of the Lamar Holiday Basketball Tournament produced by Big Time Small Town Media. I'm Kerry Sherman. Hope you're with us for our final contest of this exciting tournament.
The Holiday